We're the Sports Twins back with you, David.
Hey guys, Stephen.
And just going to review the week gone. And going to start off with soccer. And we're going to start off with Everton and Nottingham.
Alright.
Yeah, so he supports Everton for his sins. We both support Ireland, really. But we won't go into too much of what we're about ourselves. We'll just keep it on what we're talking about here. So Everton and Nottingham, 2-2.
I think there's a bigger story though, is there?
Well, I have it right underneath it. And look, I'm going to just say
skip away from Everton.
Let's just skip away from Everton and we
it's
talk
not
about
going well at the moment.
So Man United and Liverpool. Or well, I should say Liverpool and United. But 7-0 I saw it there this evening, and
I have to say I actually thought United were going pretty well after winning the cup, and
yeah,
you know it's.
But yeah, they've been going well, but yeah, it's just like what have they been even playing really?
I know they've only beaten what's in front from the
Yeah,
last place,
that's
and
all.
the other side of it too is like it's gone so tight in the Premier League now that the scorelines are crazy. You don't really know what's going to happen from one week to next, so it's a very exciting league this year overall. Anyway, it's been
Like
good.
Liverpool lose to Madrid at home, 5-2 or whatever it was,
Mhm.
and then you're winning 7-0 against United. There's obviously a bounce back there
They
from
need
that
a
game.
reaction,
There was a reaction.
I think they're trying to back
Big
Klopp
time.
as well. Klopp needs.
There's a reaction there, like, and Darwin Núñez looked good today. Gakpo looked excellent again, and Salah looked back to his best, so back into the full three in front.
Yeah, and even Henderson was playing a bit as well, keeping it going. So
And I'm going to
they
give
need
an
that
opinion here.
midfield. They need that midfield going again, obviously, to get themselves going. You know,
Exactly.
That's a big part of their team, like.
I think a big part of their, and I'm going to say it now because this is the whole reason you started, Jan. Thiago Cantara was being
He's looking to stay on, actually. Yeah.
He's
of course he is.
He's a brilliant footballer, but he's not that
Great
elite.
footballer.
Liverpool need in midfield, or what their
He doesn't
system.
get about really too much.
What
really,
their system needs,
yeah.
they need a guy that covers all around, and that's just my own opinion on that. Like, and I've seen him play there, and he, like I said, he's a brilliant footballer, but Klopp's tactics is not. It's
Doesn't really suit him.
it's
does
a
it?
it's 100 miles an hour game. Like,
Yeah.
you can't.
You have to be really high press.
Yeah,
and
you can't be just tippy tapping in midfield thinking about
they
playing
could really
5
do
aside.
it.
Like,
Jude Bellingham has been,
Well,
linked.
yeah,
They
Jude
need.
Bellingham.
They could do it. And they really could.
I think anyone could do what you play.
Of course, yeah. Without doubt.
To be
He's
fair.
a talented
Oh my
footballer.
god. Yeah, I don't know. Is there much really to be said about United there? Like,
Just a bad day. Just a really
Yeah,
bad day.
like-
It seems like they got cockhold.
They
That's
did.
kind of what
they
happened. I
did,
think.
and I thought even watching it, like, they were down 1-0 at half time, and I thought Rashford even had a bit of boat him into the early second half even,
Oh yeah.
and
yeah.
they looked,
They were in the game.
They were in the game. The
Yeah.
next thing they just capitulated completely, and look, yeah, Conor
I-
did, but Shaw looked.
Shaw looked
Shaw
terrible
was
then. So
crazy.
look, a few of them did.
I don't know what happened.
But there's going to be a bad performance.
Just a
in
bad
there
day.
anyway,
A bad day.
You know,
Like you
when you have
said,
that.
just a bad day.
Yeah.
So the other thing
That's
in
what they're
football-
hoping too. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Something else about football then is I've done here Irish players review. We'll always do this, and especially this weekend we've another little highlight from our man Ferguson up front.
Yeah, it's a beautiful flick he got for that. It was a third or fourth goal in the game, but
Something like that.
he even led the line very well. They were saying he was
He
doing
always
great
does.
supporting play for all of them, but that Matoma guy looks
Unreal,
unbelievable.
Unreal.
He's unbelievable as well.
Unreal.
So,
some winger,
Yeah.
and he's been a huge source of everything they've been doing the last few weeks. Anytime I'm
he's
watching,
been a huge player for him this season, the whole season.
no, not a mind Salcedo and all the
Yeah,
rest in the field.
yeah,
But like
exactly.
that final third,
But
guys.
that final word is
Huh?
where that's where it's all at, really. Like,
Ah,
it
no,
is,
well.
it is.
It is and it isn't. You've got to keep a clean sheet too if you can to win games. But yeah, it's nice to be able
It's
to.
so hard to find people that actually break that final third, so if you can find them, they're
Obviously.
so valuable.
Of course. That's goes without saying.
Yeah.
So we move away from the old soccer there. We're reviewing the.
But Arsenal, when you mentioned Arsenal, good win.
yeah, great win.
twice,
Last
you
minute
know,
again.
yeah.
One thing I would say about Arsenal is it feels like they're winning
Barely
games,
by.
and it's like a time you'd be like, yeah, this would do if you were towards the end of the season trying to limp over
It's
the
a bit
line.
early.
It's a bit early.
Yeah, it really is. I feel the
It's a bit
same.
early.
It's like City are breathing down your neck,
Absolutely.
and they're not going so bad either. So
No, it's going to be.
it's going to be a good finish, right?
I was just about to say,
Probably
it could be a good finish. Could be a good finish. I wouldn't guarantee it either. City could get going, and that could be it. But so I don't see it with City this year.
Arsenal might stay there.
Yeah,
Might
exactly.
City
yeah.
on
Hopefully
that
it'll
could
be
a- Should we try
last game of the season
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
It'd be
yeah.
nice to bring that back. But
That'd be cool.
Rugby. So obviously there was a Six Nations break this weekend, and look, there was Rugby Sevens on as we're doing this video, so I'll review them in the future. Not with this video, but one thing we can discuss is Munster's win. We saw that there last Friday night.
Crazy game. Crazy game.
Another mad game, but actually
I was actually half clapping when Scottish got their first try.
Yeah.
That he was making a game of it,
Yeah.
like, but I didn't realise what we were getting into, like, then up to the last.
It's-
You're like, my God, it was a crazy game, but again, delighted Munster got the win, got it done,
yeah.
keep that winning run going. And
Yeah.
you
What more
know,
can you ask for?
no more, really.
Like,
Try to get
it's
to that top 3 if they can.
We've both been saying that Rowntree has been just excellent since he's come in. Like,
brilliant.
as in it took a bit of time. It's always a good sign actually when things take a little bit of time at the start.
just
and then they
doesn't
get
blast
going.
off straight
yeah,
away,
exactly.
like, yeah.
Not an initial reaction. Oh, got freshness, got rid of the old guy.
Yeah, it's
But,
great
like-
if it starts great and keeps going great, obviously,
well,
that's
yeah,
the dream, but
I feel like they can
if it
blow up
doesn't start
quicker.
great, yeah, I totally agree.
I feel like they can blow up
yeah,
quicker. Anyway, we'll move on because Munster are going well, and that's all. Well, Ireland next week, so we'll talk a little bit about that in the
And about
in
the other teams like
in the
this,
preview.
that horrible World Cup group we're going to be in.
That horrible World Cup side, by the way, we'll talk about that, but anyway, that's for another video. GA, Kerry
Yeah.
lost against Tyrone.
Yep.
Is that even news at this point?
No,
No,
we don't tend to do
We
well up
don't.
in Oma at all. and
can't do it because you're
it's in
definitely a
Croke
bogey
Park,
team.
if it's in Needham
No.
Croke Park Oma,
Yeah,
we don't
I
seem
was
to
about to
get
say,
it.
it doesn't need to be an
So I don't know. It's
it's
going to be very tight this year for All Ireland football. That's one thing.
absolutely.
So tight.
And I tell you, for this video, I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna put my
Dublin?
Mayo.
Mayo?
For the first time, yeah.
No
I'm-
way.
Yeah, I'm thinking Mayo this year.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And do you know what? Someone said to me, will Mayo do it this year? And I said, do you know what?
It's the year for it.
I think they could as well.
Your man Max Day's
Really
big
think they
lift.
could,
We're
yeah.
talking about a big lift
Definitely.
there.
Unless Dublin at home, of course.
Obviously.
It's hard to beat
Obviously,
Dublin
but
at
the way
home. in
look,
Croke
Dublin
Park.
looking these days, Mayo are looking like
Uh-huh. They're
team.
scoring better
Yeah,
as well. Like,
they're
yeah,
looking
yeah.
like the team.
There's more
I
free
know.
flowing with the scoring anyway.
We've been saying that for a long time, but it's just funny how I'm like,
This is like basically any Americans watching. This is like you're waiting for the Cubs or the
Yeah.
Red Sox to win a title, and then
Yeah.
it's just gone on for years. It's a course actually.
it's going on too long.
They're
really is.
they're said to be a course with it, like so.
Yeah,
It's an interesting
there is.
story.
It's a good
Check it
story.
out.
Yeah,
Mayo
exactly.
course.
That's why I'm like, I shouldn't even say it. But anyway, MMA, Steve.
Yeah.
We watched a bit last night.
Yep.
John Jones is back.
Delighted for him.
Yeah.
Delighted for him.
Yeah, both
Big John. Jones.
both felt that was happening.
Yeah.
I have to say we felt the ground game was just going to be too much for him, and he's had it all his life.
He got the sub. We thought he would get the sub,
Yeah.
and he got it, and we were delighted for him.
Yeah.
But I definitely think
He's-
there's bigger fights in there. I thought Garen was going to be better, John, in a way. I thought he might give him something.
He's just so bad in the ground.
He just
As
fell
in,
on top of him. That was it.
Heavyweights when they go
Yeah.
give down, they're just gone down, and it's very hard to get up for a heavyweight.
Oh.
Really hard, like. And when you've got John Jones, who's potentially I could say he out wrestled DC in their fights, like. So he's a brilliant wrestler,
Mhm.
and you've got a guy that's a kickboxer. It's just
DC in the Olympics, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wrestling, yeah.
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. He
Yeah,
got,
so
he
if
got
you-
a silver medal, I think.
Yeah,
actually,
yeah,
in the-
so-
so
Oh,
yeah,
God, right.
he's just a
Talented.
freak.
I'm delighted
freak.
for him. I'm
He's-
actually delighted for him.
in the best way, John. You're a
I know,
freak.
I know he's like, you know, he's had his troubles, whatever, in the past and stuff, but
Yeah,
I'm actually delighted for guys that get to come over us and keep going and
especially
become
talented guys.
a goat as well. We'd like to see all them
Yeah,
goats.
exactly.
We want to see them all.
There's not many John Joneses around.
No.
The reach, everything, the IQ, the whole thing. Other fights in it as well. Just
Jeff Neal, was it?
Jeff Neal.
Jeff Neal.
And
Brilliant fight.
what was my guy's name? Gamrot. Yeah. So it was him and Jeff Neal that
That's
were
right.
fighting. Gamrot got the win with decision, but
My God, that was closer than people thought.
He
The
made
commentators
him
were
pay
actually
for it.
saying,
he made him pay for it.
the commentators were really going for that
Oh, I'm
guy.
wrong. Actually, sorry. What am I saying? I said Gamrot.
Mhm.
It's the other guy. It's the guy from Kazakhstan.
That's-
I'm not even going to try and pronounce his
Right,
name.
that guy. The boys in
Yeah.
the commentary booth were basically saying he had him, and we were kind of watching it thinking, you know what, this fight could go either way
Yeah.
still.
Your man
And
has real strong hands.
He
Jeff
cracked
Neal.
him that right hand on round, and you're like, oh my God, this could
Here's a
change.
fight.
Yeah,
Here's a fight.
it really could have changed.
Yeah.
But it was a very good recovery by that guy from
It was.
Kazakhstan as well.
Yeah,
Man. He
I need
did
to.
brilliant to
what's
get.
his name again? Oh God.
No.
Yeah, it's blanking on me. So
That's-
I'm,
we'll
I'm
get
just
that
gonna,
next
we'll
time,
get
so.
it next time. Sorry, man. I'm like you. It's like Ram. It begins
It's
with
in
an R.
yeah, that's right.
I'm just not gonna do disjustice by just saying her name, man.
He represented his country well,
He
anyway.
did.
That's for
but,
sure.
Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
So and he said it after. So fair play to him. Other than that, anything else to go to? Valentina lost, like.
Yeah. Again, I actually said to you before
to
the fight.
Grosso, to
that-
Alexander Grosso.
Yeah, I said to you before the fight. I didn't realize she was
Grosso.
35. Do you
Yeah.
know? It's like
You did say that.
yeah, things are going to slow down at that age. Like you know yourself, it's not going to be that easy.
Yeah.
Especially the hunger.
Yeah.
That hunger when you're
Yeah.
younger.
Absolutely.
So fair play to her though. It was a great win. Some win.
Unreal,
Like,
wasn't it?
unbelievable.
Unreal.
Unbelievable.
Unreal. Other than that, then we don't. Bo Nickel won the first round. That's expected. We don't even need to talk about this. That's his debut. He's
Watch out for him.
Watch out for him. Yeah, he's gonna be.
He's going to be really good.
Gonna be a real problem in that welterweight
Yeah.
division. Other than that, then we're pretty good for the weekend.
That's
We
gone,
saw
yes.
like I suppose the weekend before that you had
What was
Tommy
it?
and Jake in the old combat
Oh, yeah,
sports.
the-
I could mention that too. Fair play to Tommy. I'm happy for him. That
And
he-
you know what? Jake's
And
a
fair
tough
play to Jake too.
Jake is a tough
Oh my
dude.
God.
Do you know what? They both can box. I'll give them both that.
Absolutely.
They both can box.
I
And
completely agree.
they give a problem to a lot of people. As in, Jake will give a lot of people problems because he's got that power and he's hard to knock out. So
Very hard to
yeah,
knock out.
yeah, he's got a good
He
chin.
hasn't even.
No.
If
No
you're talking
rattle.
about knockdowns
He's no
between
rattle at all.
no, had no knockdowns against him.
doesn't.
It's all for the other guy. He's a dangerous guy. I reckon the longer a fight goes on, he could get that overhand right in on you into a
But Tommy, of course, so young as well, so good win for him.
Oh,
too,
exactly. That's
obviously.
what I was saying.
23,
Congrats
you
to
know,
Tommy.
so
Like.
well done to him.
So that's it for a review. The only other thing I'm going to say is we could say the golf, but it's not completely over yet
Not
this weekend.
yet.
And look, we'll do them later. I think in the future to get everything in on the weekends. So this is our first video, guys, and we'll get better at it. Hopefully, normally we do with
This is
things.
going to be bang averages to start, obviously, but hopefully it'll pick up.
But yeah, when is the baseball starting? Is
Oh, at the end of the month, 30th. The end of the
Yeah.
month, 30th
So-
of March.
This is my guy for the baseball.
They're on pre-season at the moment, so that's
Well, I say you're the guy for baseball. I enjoy it.
yeah.
too,
He
right?
watches it.
But you know,
Don't
he
listen
fills
to
me
that.
in like. But
Yeah.
that's it really. So we've reviewed.
Mets. Let's go Mets.
So that's our review for the week, guys. Looking forward to giving you the preview for the coming week ahead.
And hearing from you as well, guys, if you've got any
Yeah,
questions or
definitely.
comments.
My God, that's the
Amazing.
whole point of this. Anyway, take care.
Mind
God
yourself,
bless.
guys.